Ah, the water temple. You know, is it wrong that the water temple kind of makes me need to pee? I don't know, something about the ambiance and the lighting. First off, you're supposed to float down and go meet Princess Ruto, whom I keep calling Princess Retard and really shouldn't. She just kind of gets on my nerves sometimes. But what you want to do is float to the right here, run through this corridor, and put your sinking boots back on, and you get to push a block, as fun as that sounds. It actually saves you a little bit of effort later. Saves you a trip all the way around. Ideally, you want to be able to run from the right to directly in front of you. Good, now that's taken care of. We can get the compass. Technically, I think you can also get the compass later. I think you're meant to. But, why not? I mean, you're right here right now, so you might as well. A lot of this temple has little air pockets in it. Like, you see the water levels on the top level now. It goes in 3 different spots. And there are little, I don't know, there's like air bubbles in there. Which doesn't really fit, because, well, I guess it does. I mean, Link can't really breathe it. It's not all necessarily oxygen. It's just gas. This corridor actually has different enemies depending on if it's filled with water or not. These stingers, I think they're called. Are ironic. They're boring. Isn't that what killed Steve Irwin, the crocodile hunter? Stingray? I mean, that's just kind of ironic. I mean, he's like wrestling with alligators and respects the natural world and knows all about animals and everything. This guy could probably pull a pickup truck with his teeth. Instead, he's killed by a stingray that never really kills anybody. It's just one of those things that's so messed up you can't even make it up. Crocky! Danger, danger, danger. Now, I actually have been working on a Melbourne accent. I think he's from Darwin. But I've been working on that, so it's just as well. Got a compass! So maybe as a tribute I could do an Australian accent for the rest of the gang. Or maybe not, I don't know. Maybe I could try it out. Now these spikes over here, they are not really dangerous. I mean, you can run right into them and they don't do any damage at all, so don't worry about them. And I'm going to stop the Australian accent. Underwater, when you run to the edge here, you can see these pots. You get the grab command, but you can't grab. Those spikes don't do any damage back there. Ironically, these floating balls are called spikes. They do damage. They do damage. Do-do. Do-do damage. Do damage. She's familiar. 7 years later, she's kind of hot. I mean, except for the whole fins thing and the head shape. Nice earrings. Nice side boob. You're a terrible man to have kept me waiting these 7 long years. What? No, but I got No, it's Zelda's fault. Hey. Sorry. I dated a girl like that once. We're watching a movie on the couch, having some popcorn, and I just want some elbow room so I don't spill the popcorn. I'm like, hon, could you bump down the couch? Just give me some elbow room. What? You think I'm fat? What? What? No. Oh. You don't love me anymore? What? Whoa, no. Where did that come from? What? I didn't say that. Fine, I'll never call you again. Women. Alright, fellas. Huh, and there go all my female viewers. Joke's on you. I don't have any viewers. Ha 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 ha! Except for like one guy in the UK. And Naruto's getting abducted by aliens. I kid. Seriously, that guy in the UK, you're like my biggest fan, so thanks for watching. The rest of you, what's your excuse? Keep watching. I'm picking up the pace with these. Just taking a little longer because I put care and attention into them. They're in 480p, not like on some sort of emulator in 280 or 360. Go ahead, click up to 480p now. You'll enjoy it. The colors in this game are part of what makes this game so special. and I tried to remove all of the breathing and things in my commentary. Normally you can hear me sucking in breath before a line, blowing out breath after a line. Got a better mic. When I first started this, it was nuts. My neighbor on the left was screaming all the time at his kid. Oh, I don't need no. Put that in your mouth. Neighbors on the right were fighting all the time. Lived in an apartment in LA. God, it was horrible. Had a USB headset mic for PS2 when I started this. Now I have just some crappy mic that I found on Amazon. So, anyway, thank you for watching, if you're watching. It's not a competition. I'm just bitter that lesser videos, in my opinion, have more views, but I won't get into it. This is the first of 3 places where you can change the water level in the temple. Normally, the water level moves to whatever level you're on, but since you can't play the ocarina underwater, they have you sink the water level to the bottom from this top location. For convenience, you're going to want to cast Furor's Wind. I do, because you come back to this tower a couple times, and it sucks if you forget. If you can, try to jump off here and land on the 2nd level. I don't think that's ever been done. I don't think it can be done. Nope. But you can try anyway. Obviously, you're meant to shoot arrows through that torch into these torches. Light both these braziers, if you want to call them that. But I like to cheat. We do need to come back to that middle level later, otherwise we're stuck without a key, and we gotta backtrack. And if you do, you better hope the water's at the right level and you can use Furor's Wind. So, nah. These are called shell blades, or are they clam blades? Shell blades. You have to kill them with the horizontal slash. If you're L targeted or Z targeted, you have to actually hold down sideways, left or right, to do a horizontal slash. Otherwise, by default, it's over your head. And their weak spot is obviously their pink underbelly. You know, I don't get this. There's like 1 key in this big chest. It's like a small key. Or they're like 100 keys and Link's supposed to stock up. Save you a lot of time if you could just take all the keys with you once. Or maybe it's like a chew toy, you know? Like for a teething baby or something. Link likes to chew on the key. Gets this big, enormous plastic key. I got a key, and since I'm teething, I like to chew on it. I don't know. So anyway, now that I've just breathed, and we'll probably have to remove that. Thank you for watching. I put a lot of time and care and attention into these videos, and I am picking up the pace and hope to have them all done soon. They just take a while to record. They take an average of 6 or 7 hours to upload to YouTube, because I keep them in DV format to preserve audio and video quality, which may or may not be worth it. These guys, you have to hit them with a hookshot underwater. Hookshot's your only weapon underwater. You gotta be precise just before they leap. But anyway, it takes 6 or 7 hours to upload a 2 GB clip. When I first started in Anaheim, it took me 13 hours because I only had 1.5 megabit internet. And that was if I was lucky. And you didn't hear my neighbors screaming while I was trying to record. I record live, I don't do the commentary afterward, should you wonder. Just connect the Gamecube to a DV VCR, convert the signal from analog to digital, and then capture it while I simultaneously do audio recording. This is a dead end here. And you can do a spin attack. A bomb doesn't work, or if you got the biggie, or the giant's knife, you can just do a slash. That works just as well. Some might consider that cheating, but that's the only real way. Die! Pot! I want bombs. I don't need that many bombs. A bomb doesn't work there, so why do they have bombs? Maybe they assume you're going to try a bomb 4 or 5 times before you realize it doesn't work. But I digress. I won't go into it. I'm just saying, I think I'm doing a good job with these videos. I really appreciate the people who have watched. I'm just kidding about the whole women thing, although my ex-girlfriend was effing insane. So,